Hey loves, it's me again. Y'all take what y'all need to take, leave the rest. Okay. Y'all, I hope all is well. All negative energy is returned back to its owner. It is returned back to its sender. Okay. Positive vibes, good vibes only. Y'all, we gonna jump right into this message. So for someone, angels, ancestors, God, we ask for the truth and nothing but the truth, and all other energies and entities that might try to want to infiltrate is automatically denied. No sir, no ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Okay? Y'all got somebody now. Hear me out. I'm not saying they don't love you, but you have somebody that claims they love you so much and they're doing witchcraft on you. They're doing black magic on you. This is someone has like the gift of gab, and what they're doing, y'all know what I keep seeing like in my head, like what spirit is showing me is like they'll do black magic on you, and then they'll do like a love spell on you. Black magic to like hurt you, harm you. This is like an energy trying to bully you to act right or something like that. But this person, they're in the wrong, right? But it's like when you catch on to certain things, like you not folding, you not going, like you standing your ground, and somebody, you're doing the right thing. Okay, you are very valid. Okay, and for the release, for releasing, for standing your ground, for putting your foot down. And this energy, they want control so bad, okay? And they're trying to control you. It's like they're doing black magic on you to try to get you in line, right? But it's like you've been in line. They're the ones out of line and out of pocket, okay? And then they turn around and do like love spells on you. All right, spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the pierce in the highest white light. Anything else that the collective needs to know? You know, also what I picked up here, and spirit is bringing it back to me now. Y'all need to treat this person as if you was to treat somebody off the street. And what I mean by that is like, yeah, you may have love for this person. You may love this person. This person may love you. But you have to treat this energy accordingly because love does not hurt. Okay? And instead of this person fixing the problem, fixing it, they're trying to control the issue, the part. They're trying to have control over the situation. Okay? And we call judgment and we demand immediate justice, okay, on this entire situation. But you need to, like, it's just like if you was to catch somebody out in public or random or somebody else attacking you and you cut that cord, or you, whatever the case you need to do, you get that person out your life, you need to do the same thing. Okay, if this person does not have the strength nor the balls nor the integrity to do right without having to do all of that, they do not deserve you. Love does not hurt. That's not love, to hurt somebody because you want control, you want to possess them. Somebody also have the gift of gab, okay? And this is why, like, if you feel like, nah, I don't want to talk to that person, I don't want to communicate with that person, and spirit wants you to listen to what this person says, right? Because the actions don't match up, right? So it's like they saying one thing but their actions is showing another. Okay, yeah, justice. This person thinks that it's gonna bring some kind of balance. It's not gonna bring balance here. Okay, spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest and the highest white light. Yeah, but I'm hearing like they will see, like this person or this energy, they're going to see. They're going to see. Okay, somebody does not want me to talk. Somebody does not want me to speak, but we're going to speak anyway, and we remove that energy. Okay, spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest and the highest white light only. Most important message when it comes to, yeah. Okay, look, what did I say, y'all? The only way to bring balance to this situation is for this person to be in this King of Cups energy. It's for them to be truly caring and loving, okay? But they're not. Like, they're not. This person definitely could be having threesomes as well, Okay, they're investing in threesomes, and this could be how they're doing the sex magic on you. This person is sleeping with other people. Okay, they're working in some kind of threes. But if somebody wants a celebration, somebody wants to overcome this, they have to come correct. This person is sleeping with 3 or more people. Okay, this is how they're, man. Look. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, the purest in the highest white light. Yeah. This is how they're opening you up. Okay. Like, so somebody, you could be feeling very frisky. And you're like, why am I feeling, that's this energy pulling on you. Okay. That's them pulling on you here. This person having threesomes. Sleeping with other people to open you up. Okay, to open you up. Yeah, the world. Go ahead and end it. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest in the highest white light. Yeah, this person, they end their feelings. But instead of being in your feelings, look how it fell underneath the King of Cups. And it's like, instead of being in your feelings, show up as the King of Cups. Okay, but really mean it. Be in that energy. But whatever this is, it's like they probably, I think it's a done deal, y'all. Okay, I can't tell y'all what to do. All right, just listen to your intuition, because I feel like this happened one too many times. Yeah, this person is working with other people to hurt you. I told you, they're having threesomes. This person is collaborating with other people to hurt you. They're having threesomes, y'all. They're having threesomes. Doing witchy and warlock stuff. Or warlock to warlock. Okay? Or witchy to witchy. Okay? Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest and the highest white light only. Most important message here. Yep, what I say? They are doing, y'all. I can't make this up. I cannot look at that. The magician, y'all, right after I showed y'all, these people are working together, doing magic on you. Child, look, 4 of Swords. Somebody is definitely having threesomes. Sleeping with other people. Having SEX with other people. Child. But this is all to be against you. It's all to be against you. I wouldn't even be surprised if these are masculines doing this. Because anybody, and this is no shade to the people that are that way, but some people that like the same sex, they don't like women. They don't like women. And these men collaborate with one another to target women, to be against women. Okay? Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest and the highest white light. Strong boundaries is needed here. That's it. There's no ends buts about it. Like, strong boundaries needs to be had. This is the energy that's causing you burdens, y'all. They causing you burdens, aches, pains, whatever the case is. Okay. Somebody listen to your intuition and listen to your body. Listen to your body and listen to your intuition. What I say, this is a lover. Yeah. This is a lover. This can be your spouse sleeping with the enemy and didn't even know it. But you won't be chastised for it. Okay? You just got to end it. You won't be chastised for it. Okay? Because it's not your fault. You're not the one that's doing the work. And spirit is showing somebody something, like, especially when it comes to somebody, because somebody, you could have had problems with other lovers and things like that doing certain things to you. And spirit, somebody, you're going through an ascension, you're going through an elevation. There's more knowledge, more wisdom, more insight to learn. And spirit is showing you this through this person so that you know, like, okay, if somebody else come across my path and do this, you know exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's so that you don't have to be taught again. It's so that you don't have to, you know, learn this lesson again here. Okay? And just know somebody, when things like this happen and you release these energies, know you're getting, because you got to make room. You're getting closer and closer to who you need to be with anyway. 10-10. I cannot make it up. It's a wrap. This is a wrap. It's over. Somebody, you need to just completely end this. This person is causing you burden. Okay? Yep, they're attacking you. Okay? And they're lying. They're lying. Somebody is jealous of you. And this is why they're creating chaos. This is why they're trying to control the situation. This person really is dark. This person, y'all know what this person could be in the closet. And that's why they mad. What I tell y'all. This person is in the closet. They're fighting their sexuality. Okay? They're in the closet. And that's why they're mad. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the pierce in the highest white light. Yeah. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the pierce in the highest white light. Yeah. This person could have been your emperor at some point in time. But see, say for instance, this person was in a closet, right? You didn't care about that. Not in a sense where it's like, because it's something where they don't want to be. This is kind of like something happened here. There's an underlying reason as to why they're in the closet. Because if they're in a closet, that it ain't for you. It's not for you. It was never meant for you to go that way. This is an energy that really like men or really like they're the opposite sex. But something happened to where they're in the closet. But somebody, God sent you in to heal this person, to not judge this person, to not cast stones, to say, I get it. But you don't have to, right? God sent you in as this earth angel to this person, 1, 2, 3, divine order. But instead of being honest and truthful with you, they're mad at you for no reason. They're really mad at themselves. They're angry at themselves. And it could be because you see somebody you could have been knew. You could know this. Even though they're in the closet, you could know that you know, and you're trying to help heal them. But it's like you can't lead a person to water. I mean, you could lead a person to water, but you can't make them drink it. Right? This person is fighting their own demons. And they have to heal. You can't heal it for them. And they have to want to heal. But y'all know, like with most people, it's too much work for them. This person could have prayed for somebody to understand them or to understand versus judge, and versus judging, and you was that person. You was that person. Yep, they in the closet, y'all. They cloaking themselves. Somebody's in the closet. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest and the highest white light. This was your divine counterpart. This was like your soulmate. This was your divine counterpart. But they had to be in the upright. They had to come back home. They had to come back home. God was freeing this person from all of their trials and tribulations. God was undoing something for them through you. God was giving them their rightful throne back. God was giving them their rightful seat. It's like they didn't want it. They didn't want it. Instead, they kept separating themselves from you, isolating themselves from you. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, the peers in the highest white light only. And somebody, this is why somebody emotions, they all over the place. The way that they treating you is all over the place. Because there's some things that they are fighting within themselves. And I know they taking it out on you, and there's no reason to take it out on you. But I really think it's because you know the truth. You know? But it's crazy because it's like, this person know you know the truth. And you still love this person despite because you knew God was healing the situation. It was only a matter of time. But look, this person kept choosing to backstab. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, the peers in the highest white light. There's another energy that is connected in this as well. But let's see. What else, Spirit, that the collective needs to know when it comes to this particular situation? Yeah. Somebody, you gotta go. Yep. You gotta go. You gotta get away from this person. And I feel like somebody, you gave this person chance after chance after chance after chance. Okay? And somebody, you care. But Spirit is like, look, it's time for you to walk away. Okay? Things are going to heal for you. Things are going to get back balanced for you. But it's like, Spirit is like, I know you care. I know you love this person. But you tried. You tried. You tried. Somebody, you did all that you can do. But you don't need to be going through no pain. You don't need to be hurting. You don't need to be fighting their demons with them. You don't need to be, especially if they're not trying to change. They're not trying to, no, you don't need to. You tried. And this person is fighting it. This person is fighting you. And you know what also I'm picking up here? It's like whatever demonic force that this is that they're fighting when it comes to their sexuality, it's like this entity, they're mad because whatever entity is binded to them is mad at you. And so that's how it's showing up. That's how it's showing up. They gotta cleanse. They gotta heal. If you are this person, okay, that's in the closet, heal. Action. What is it that you truly want? Once you figure out what it is that you truly want, move towards that. Start closing the doors off to these extra people, because if this is the same sex, of course, they're going to tempt you. Of course, they're going to do this and do that, but you got to trust God. You got to trust. You got to trust God. And the more you reject it, the more you denounce it, the more you separate yourself, they will flee. But you got to be stronger than that. This is why God brought you in, this earth angel. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, the peers in the highest white light. Yeah. It's the people that you're connected to, or they're connected to, that's also trying to control them. That's also trying to control them. It's like they're the ones causing burdens for this person, and then this person is causing burdens for you. There's a demonic attachment here. Somebody needs to get closer to God. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest and the highest white light only. Yeah. Hold back. This is why I said hold back. Hold back. Hold back. Okay? Yes, they're going to be mad. Of course. Don't talk to these people that you know that are in this energy. Okay? Okay? Now I'm seeing that, yeah, they try to hurt you to get you to work with them. Try to cause burdens, but keep going. Keep saying no. Things are going to balance out. You're going to get your just due. Things are going to, you're not alone. Spiritually, you're not alone. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the, yeah, you got, look, what I said, I can never make this up, y'all. I split the deck. You got the lovers with the emperor. Somebody, you got God is with you. And you got your ancestors. You got your loved ones. You got your star family. You got your angels. You're not alone. But you have to make the decision for you. You got to take those steps. You got to take the initiative. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, the purest and the highest white light only. What else? Yep, the world ended. Yep, you got to end it. You got to end it. But collective, for you, keep standing your ground when it comes to this energy, this individual, because what they're going through right now, they gotta deal with that. They gotta heal that. They gotta heal that. They have to heal that. And you cannot be attached to this person, especially if they're attacking you, hurting you, harming you. No, that's not how it goes. It's not how it goes. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest and the highest white light only. What else here? Yeah. Ace of Cups. This person could be worried about you getting a new contract here. And this could be another reason why this person is attacking you, hurting you. But it's not making it better. It's not making it better. It's making it worse. This person is actually pushing you away from them further and further and further and further. Yeah. Somebody. It's a new partnership here too. God not gonna leave you hanging just because somebody want to make foolish mistakes or want to be foolish. God not gonna leave you out in the cold. Somebody, you got something new coming in. If you want it, you got something new coming in. Now, I'm going to tell you this, though. As you got something new coming in, this energy may continue to pull on your strings because they feel it. But you got to do what you need to do to cleanse your energy. You got to do what you need to do to cleanse your energy. Okay? Cord cuttings and things like that. Yeah, you have to walk away. Like somebody, and it's because they're attacking you. It's not even so much of them, the healing thing when it comes to them and their sexuality, because God can heal anything. Okay? God can heal anything. That's not the reason you walking away. The reason why God wants you to walk away is because of they keep hurting you. They keep trying to backstab you. They keep trying to harm you. Okay? It's not because of your sexuality. It's because they're trying to harm you. Like, what? What? Spirit, you guys, angels, ancestors, appears in the highest light only. What else? Yeah. Yeah. Somebody lied instead of being real. And that's where, like, this person messed up at. Yeah, love is in reverse. They're becoming a karmic now. See? See? And collective, always know this too. Because somebody could be for you, but those energies, they could become fallen angels, fallen soulmates, they could become dark. They can get put in the reverse. And that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Yep. This person is becoming karmic to you now. And everything that they wished upon you, everything that they tried to cast upon you, everything, they family, they friends, all the people they was working with, all the people they put their mouth on your name, it's all gonna go back to them tenfold. It's all gonna go back to them. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the period. Yep. It's all gonna go back to them. But somebody, this is not your problem anymore. And you need not to make it your problem. It's not your issue to handle. It's one thing to see somebody struggling or need help and you help them and they actually want the help and y'all working together to figure things out, y'all working together, that's one thing. But when a person is being stubborn, when a person is not reciprocating, when the person is not wanting that change, somebody that don't want change, y'all, you can see potential in somebody all day. But if they don't want it, there is no way you can help them. It takes two. It's no way you can help them. Yeah. Go ahead, lay it to rest, y'all. Because somebody, you've been going back and forth in your head about it. You've been swaying, should I not? And you know, your soul know, like, man, I love you, but I gotta let you go. You know? And Spirit is giving somebody the okay to lay it to rest. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't blame yourself or beat yourself up for what they're doing. You're not the ones attacking this person. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, appears in the highest light only. Yep, I'm telling you, confirmation, isolate yourself from this energy. Somebody, you getting a new beginning. You're getting a new beginning. And it may come in fast. As soon as you end this new beginning may come in fast because this person, and here's the thing, because somebody, even though like you were going through it with this person, you continue, like you didn't fall backwards. You get me? You kept going. You kept healing. You kept evolving. You kept growing. You get what I'm saying? So it's not what was delaying something was this person, because this person was supposed to have everything with you. And God was waiting for this person. That's why some of y'all was picking up the energy or getting the energy like, okay, well, I'm going to just go in my self-love mode. I'm going to work on me. I'm going to heal on me. And you were somebody, you were kind of like waiting on this energy because you knew that this person was for you. But times change. People change. Everybody has free will. And we can't control other people. They're going to do what they want to do. Okay? They're going to do what they want to do. Somebody, you about to get a new beginning. And I'm picking up, it's going to come in quick. It's going to come in quick, but be mindful though. Because sometimes before what is rightfully yours come in, there may be a trickster spirit, a trickster energy. Okay, so use your discernment. Use your discernment. All right, somebody, you getting a new beginning. It's time. It's time. Queen of Swords. Yeah. And somebody, I'm picking up this energy where it's like, you're in your Queen of Swords energy right now. And it's like, but you're also guarded, because it's like, you could be in this Queen of Swords energy, then here come this person in this King of Cups energy, right? But it's like, you stay in this Queen of Swords energy because you know all this person gonna do is just try to attack me again. And y'all, that's a form of energy harvesting. Like somebody that is like very wishy-washy, where it's like they treat you like SHIT, or they it's something here where you like, what's up? Like, you're not yourself. And I'm also picking up where it's like, every time you get ready to cut this person off, or you cut this person off, here they come in this King of Cups energy. But it's crazy because that shows you right there. It's like when I'm applying pressure, oh, now you can show up how you need to. But when I'm in the King of Cups and I'm acting right and I'm in this good energy, you in this Queen of Swords energy. May, let's make it make sense. Okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a form of energy harvesting. Because say, for instance, you in a good mood, and this person know you in a good mood, but then they turn around and get to treating you how you're not supposed to be treated, trying to dim your light, trying to take your light, harvest your light, knowing what they doing will make you upset. That's they're energy harvesting, y'all. They're energy harvesting. And then be turning around and acting like everything okay. Like, no, we're not doing that. What I say? Queen of Pentacles. Y'all was supposed to have it all together. Y'all was gonna have it all together. I cannot make this up. Y'all was supposed to have it all together. Ooh, death is over. That is over. It's over. It's over. It is over. Wow. Yep. They trapped themselves. They trapped themselves. And then they try to like bind you to whatever group this is. So y'all, it's getting like, see, and that's even more messed up, because it's like they try to bind you to these people they was having threesomes with, this group, so that they can get what they want. Y'all, this is crazy. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Somebody, this is why, like, if you had a past person, this past person, so this person and this past person, somebody, you could have had a fallen twin, somebody that you could have had a twin flame that was your twin flame, but they became karmic. Then you got a soulmate that was your soulmate, now they became karmic. That past twin flame, they did the same thing. That person could have tried to get you pregnant, to trap you, to keep you stuck. Yeah. That's how they move, y'all. That's how these people move. This is why you need to pay attention. Your mind needs to be sharp. Everything needs to be sharp. Somebody, you see that. You see in the truth. This is spirit saying, yes, you see it. You're seeing something so clearly. That's crazy. You seeing something so clearly. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors. And y'all want to know the crazy part about it too? God knew that, like, both of these people, this twin flame and this fallen twin flame and this fallen soulmate, knew that they was tricked into something too. God knew that something was unbalanced for them, that something was not fair to them. It was unbalanced to them, right? And you know how like some people, they go through things and they rise above it, and then you got some people that go through things and they stay stuck in it. It's that energy. You know, they lose hope and they say F it instead of rising above it. Wow. And so that's why Spirit brought you in to bring balance. To bring balance. Mm-hmm. To bring balance, man. And it's bittersweet, and I know it is, y'all. When it comes to the heart of the matter, and when it comes to love, a lot of stuff be bittersweet, especially when you're not the person that just be jumping from person to person and just be sleeping with anybody, and you actually be caring for people, and you actually be loving people, and you actually, it be bittersweet. You know, it do, and you know, of course you wish that you could have helped these people, but somebody on both ends, you did enough. You tried, like you tried. You tried. But now this is out of your hands, and this is something that they have to heal. It's something that they have to heal. Yep. The Hierophant. They wanted, and both of these people, they wanted a commitment with you. They wanted to be with you. But they battling their own, look, y'all, they battling their own demons. They battling their own darkness. Y'all better get up and whoop them demons' butt. Do y'all know I grew up around vultures, y'all? And I don't know why y'all. I grew up around vultures. And y'all can do it. Like y'all can do it. Like when I tell y'all I grew up around like stuff like this. Dang near had to fight every night. Dang near every night, y'all. Because somebody wanted the cookie. Then tried to bully me. I gave up a couple of times. I did. But I got back up. I got back up. And I said no. And I kept saying no, and no, and no, and no, and no. And God created chaos. But good chaos. It seemed bad, y'all. It seemed bad. They tried to box me in. They tried to take everything from me, strip me of everything. Tried to turn the people that I loved against me, or people that loved me against me. I'm hearing it's not the end. If there's a cross watcher, like you can overcome this. You can overcome. I don't care how many times you fall, get back up, and stand on it. Y'all, I am a living testimony. Y'all don't understand. I am a living testimony, y'all. Men and women after me. I was a kid. And it kept happening. It kept happening. It kept happening. But I stood my ground. I had to fake the funk a couple of times, yes. I was just trying to survive. I was trying to get out, and they knew it. I knew what I was up against. But you gotta listen to your intuition. When God tell you to go, go. When God tell you to go this way, go that way. You gotta trust. You gotta trust. You have to trust. You gotta trust. And God created chaos in my life. But it was the chaos that cleared my path. And this is why God is teaching a lot of us how to identify the demon in the person, or, oh, that energy, they no good. That energy, they stay away. Stay out the way. Get out the way. I'm not saying that you and this person may not never come back together. Who knows? But right now, they gotta handle their shit. They gotta handle it. They gotta handle it. They gotta handle that, y'all. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, the peers, and the highest white light only. Anything else for the collective here? Yeah, I'm telling you. Somebody, watch things move forward for you. Watch you start receiving. Watch you start, I'm telling you. Watch you start receiving. You start standing your ground. You saying no. Watch things move forward for you. Watch God start giving to you everything that you, man, look. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest and the highest white light only. What else here? Yeah, watch you start getting good news. I'm telling y'all. Y'all, when I say I'm a living testimony, I am a living testimony. The dude that was doing that to me when I was a kid. Okay. So we ended up getting, because it was times where it was just like the lady boyfriend was, and they both was, at the same time, and we ended up moving from that person's place. And we moved. And when I got about 16, and the person threatened me, said they was going to kill me and all this other stuff if I said anything. And y'all don't understand, like, when you know, because I don't know, I just don't want to share too much, but it's like, when you know your circumstances, because I was adopted, so that wasn't my real family. And when you know that there's no father figure in the house, the one that you felt like cared for you or loved you is no longer there, and you know what you up against, and somebody talking about they gonna kill you, a kid, somebody talking about they gonna kill you, but they already tried to. I was suffocated with a pillow over my head, being sexually assaulted multiple times, while this person is telling me, you must suffer, you must suffer, you must suffer, you must suffer. And the lady left us in the house with this wicked person. And it's like she did it on purpose. And people will use their children too to come up and rise up against you. And so when I'm facing all of these adversities, when I got 16, I told that person, do what you gonna do. But you gonna stop. You gonna stop. And clearly, I wasn't the first person that this person did this to. Because they blankly said, oh, you're not gonna get away from me like such and such and such and such. So, ever since then, and God tried to do everything for this person too. God tried to get this person a girlfriend. God tried to get this person a, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, God really tried with this person to get this person to leave me alone. But I kept standing my ground. I kept standing my ground. They kept trying. I kept standing my ground. Kept listening to my intuition. Letting my spirit team guide me. But the more and more I stood my ground, the more and more I spoke up, I spoke to God. God started moving in my life. God started moving. God started moving. And they knew God was moving for me. They knew God was moving for me. They knew God was releasing me from this. And so they took it upon themselves. I know so much. So much. And these are the people that are after me, trying to attack me, doing witchcraft on me, sending people my way, trying to kill me, all of this stuff. And I did nothing to these people but love, but gave, forgave, prayed for these people. But God moved in my life. God provided for me. And when I tell y'all, when God tell you, even though, and this is how I know God is bigger, y'all. If God is telling you to do something, apply for something, and you like, I ain't gonna get it. I don't even meet the criteria. Do it. Do it. Do it. And watch what God do. Watch what God do. Let the naysayers be naysayers, y'all. Let the naysayers be naysayers. Let them be naysayers. So what? Get close to God. Somebody, it needs to be you and God right now. You and God right now. Something is shifting and about to move quickly. But you gotta let it be you and God right now. Okay, Spirit, let's get some closing energies. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, the purest and the highest white light. Only. Too many. Yeah, look, there is light. That's what I'm saying. There is light. There is light. There is light at the end of that tunnel. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors of the purest and the highest white light only. What else here? Let's get some closing energies. The Star. Oh. Man. A lot of revelations, a lot of things needing to be revealed. Somebody speak up. Like, you. So, yeah, that's the only way things gonna move forward. Speak up. And y'all want to know something? Like, I grew up in a household that ran like Masons, Freemasons, and cults. And I knew nothing about that stuff, y'all. And when that stuff was happening to me, and because I didn't know about the other two girls that it was happening to until I stood my ground and told the dude, like, kill me, do whatever you're gonna do, but you gonna stop. And when he revealed that he did this to two other people, I was like, oh, and it was their family members. And I was like, oh, so this is like incest. This is deeper. But then this person was moving like the industry. So y'all know that situation with like Diddy and stuff. That stuff was happening in the household I was in. And I didn't know nothing about it. I didn't know nothing, y'all. God had to reveal this stuff to me like after I got out of all of these cycles. And this person, it was a little boy, and he could sing his butt off. And this is how I know this was a group and an organization that attacked chosen seeds. Right? And whoever this is that's in the closet, this could definitely be you. Or this is something that happened to you. And I'm a little girl. And so, but I'm shifting and moving and trying to do things that an adult is supposed to do, handle. And I'm going to the adults like something needs to happen. And nobody is caring. Nobody is. This is how I know all of them was involved in it, y'all. Especially when one of the people that I thought wasn't like that and was a pure soul, they stole my money. And I was like, wow. Out of all the people, I would have never thought you would have did that. And that hurted me. But then I also noticed that the mother was controlling her daughter. So when I said something, because y'all, I was on a rampage. Oh, I was on a rampage. And I was a good kid, honor roll student, never got in trouble, a good child. And I helped a lot, and when I said something, I kind of spazzed. Not spazzed like that, but no, where is my money? Like, y'all spinning me in a circle and all of this and all of that. And the girl, she didn't say nothing, but the mom was talking and speaking, and she was just kind of like, and I picked up an energy that the mom is the ring leader. The mother was the ring leader. Like, I don't know what, somebody gave her instructors or something like that. But the little boy sing his little butt off and good. And one day the little boy came over the house, and I'm thinking they just about to do music. And so he kept coming over. And one day, and this is why I tell y'all, we're God's eyes. And one day, the little boy come in, like, under the influence, like, they holding him up. Like, he's gone, y'all, he gone. And my heart dropped. And I said, they better not. And there was an adult in the kitchen and another little girl. And I knew what they was about to do. Went downstairs and I tried to, and I was the type of kid that, like, you know, always like had hope, like, nah, you know. But as a kid, this how intuitive I was. I heard the door lock. And I looked at the adult and I said, you need to stop a 555. You need to, what are we finna do? Because we all looking at each other knowing, and I'm a kid though, like I'm a kid, knowing and so I said to myself, I said, oh, this isn't just mistakes. This isn't a mistake. This is an operation. This is a operation. And I remember one time they tried to get me to freak on my stepbrother. Dude came in the room naked. We watching a movie. Come in the living room naked. And tell us, y'all might as well come in here. And I'm like, this dude ain't never just do it. Like my mind, like I'm a kid, like y'all, my mind is blown. Like, what the F is going on in this house? And it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And so I'm like, dude, turn off the TV and everything. I'm like, I'm finna go upstairs. Told my stepbrother, I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know what this dude on. I'll see you tomorrow. Went upstairs, y'all. Took my butt upstairs. And the mama, she knew. And I told her, because my friend, she like, which was his girlfriend, and it come out that, you know, because she ended up kicking one of the little girls out. And it was bad, y'all. It was bad. She slammed her to the glass table, you know, and she like beat her, like tried to really beat her. And I came down there and I was finna help. And then her kids came, like trying to block. And there was other people in the house that saw this too, that wasn't, you know, in the house. And to see her do that was like, you're getting wild. This was the mother. Yo, this was the mother. It was bad. It was bad. She took her car, took the keys. Now, before this happened, what I saw, the girl was just sitting on the steps with our best friend at the time. And I didn't see the girl do anything. She was just finna go with the best friend to go take somebody to go get their license. And from my eyes, I didn't see nothing. I was right there the whole time. So I didn't see nothing that the girl did wrong. And the lady, it was like a demon possessed her. I don't know what the freak. She just spazzed. She spazzed. Drugged the girl. Hemmed her up. The girl like, let me go. She like, let me go. And she got her pent up against the wall, like, you know, bullying her. Like, you know, y'all know how that shit gets. She took her, slammed her against the glass table, you know, and nobody, like, all these adults in this house, all these men in this house, like, and her kids come trying to block, you know, the way. And to help. And she took a car, the car that was really supposed to be my car, but she took the car, kicked her out, you know, and she had nowhere to go. And I had to go to work. And this is another thing too, y'all, like stepping in the middle of stuff and all of that, because so I tried to, she took a car, so she had nowhere to go, but I had to go to work. And I tried to convince the lady, like, you know, to give her her car, so if she have nowhere to go, she can like sleep in her car at least, you know, that way she not just out there. And she ended up giving her her car. I had to like really try to convince her to give her her car, like, and she ended up giving her her car. And I was told not to go see her and stuff like that, but I went anyway, you know, tried to give her food and stuff like that. But to see that, you know, and it was like we was in a system and this lady was getting paid for us. We never got a dime of that, you know. I remember freshman year, you know, we went clothes shopping for school. But ever since then, we never received anything. This lady used to lock the refrigerator on us, like all kind of stuff, y'all. And I used to go see her. And you could tell she was stressed, losing weight, and, you know, all of that other stuff. And this was the type of stuff that I like grew up around and seeing and all of that, but I never understood it. I didn't understand it. So I'm like, no, this is the operation. So I went to work early because I'm finna go help her try to get somewhere to go, you know? So I go to work early and I tell my boss, I'm like, I'm gonna be in for work. Now, mind you, my shift didn't start for the next hour or so, but I went in early to let him know what was going on, just in case I come a little late, you know? And he fired me, y'all. And when I tell y'all I never missed a day of work, I never, like, none of that. I never missed a day of work, a good employee, all of that. And he fired me. He fired me. And I was like, what? Make it make sense. I was mad. I was so mad. I was so mad. I was mad because I was trying to get out. So for you to take that, and then my sister was going through what she was going through. And I'm telling you, like, I gotta help her find a place to go. Now, mind you, I'm gonna say this. He ended up firing me or whatever. And so I went, I spazzed, y'all. I did, yes, I did. And people was trying to calm me down. And so I finally left. And went to go help her, you know. And then I ended up getting a new job, y'all. So now the pastor, the husband of the lady, he cracking jokes. Oh, how does it feel to have a room by yourself? That's not funny because y'all got my little brother in this basement that looked like a damn jail cell. No windows, no nothing. He's in the fucking laundry room with the washer and dryer and the furnace. And he has asthma. And you cracking jokes about having, like, that's not, like, it's not funny. Like, it's not funny. And so So then y'all, like, okay, let me calm down. Okay. So then I get another job. And this lady, she's mad. She's mad. She's super mad. And long story short, because I told this story before, so I'm going to just kind of like run through it. Long story short, because they've been trying to do it with this other job. But long story short, I get the new job. She's mad. She's mad I got a new job. She's mad. And they kind of get me fired. So mind you, I had a car, and you know the job required me to be there every other Sunday. And you know Sundays we went to church. We went to church every day, second service, third service, rehearsal, Bibles, like too much, y'all, too much church. Okay. When you dealing with a pastor and they got their own church, and do y'all understand me? Too much, like spiritual abuse, y'all. Real talk. And now mind you, his dad went, but his dad used to come home like right after, and so they knew the rules. So they made it seem like they was supporting me at first, and then like the second or third time I had to be at work, they created second services and all of that to make it seem like, oh, they supporting me, but not really supporting me. So now I'm stuck in Kankakee. So now I'm stuck, can't get to work, but I'm telling them, let me, ride with his dad to get back home so I could make it to work. Then it went from, why can't I just drive my own car? And they was not going for none of that. So I ended up losing my job, and then I had to go to school. So I told y'all how about like the first school I went to. Now, mind you, I got scholarships everywhere, but all the schools that I had scholarships, she didn't want me to go to, wasn't trying to, none of that. And I knew nothing about it, but see, this is why I was saying, like, these type of people, they would try to hide, like, they'll keep you captive, like keep you from the world so you don't know how to move in the world. You get what I'm saying? So you don't know how to go file out for your FAFSA or go do this or go do that, to do stuff on your own. And so I went to a school the first year, college the first year. Now, mind you, when I end up getting my taxes back, all of a sudden something wrong with my car. And the guy she was with, he knew all about cars, and they used to take the car and all of that riding, and I'm gonna take the blue car today, and then everybody used to drive that car, so it wasn't like it was mine. Everybody used to drive that car. Exactly. Run the gas out of it. I'll put gas in it there, run the gas out of it. Now I gotta put more gas. Like they would do like little petty ass shit like that. And so I now it's time for me to go to school. The first year I went to a school she wanted me to go to, ended up finding out I thought she had my heart at best interest, but she didn't. Ended up finding out she wanted me to go to this school so she can get money. So that ended up happening. So when I found that out, I'm like, I end up standing my ground. I'm like, I want to go to the school that I know is for me. It's good for my field that I'm trying to go in and all this other stuff. And it's crazy, y'all. She act like she supported me then. So then when I went to the school or whatever, when it was time for me to go to orientation, all of a sudden, they planning a trip, but she said we could stay at home. And then right when we stay at home, the trip come that day, all of a sudden we can't stay at home. So now I'm missing my orientation, the stuff that I needed to go for me to get into school. And I decided to stay on dorm so my brother can have the upstairs room, because when he was in that shit, y'all, when I say that shit was not like, I don't know what type of time, And I end up staying on campus so that my brother can get the room. And they ended up destroying my car. but acting like it was just mechanical issues and things like that. Took my money. Oh, it cost this much to get it traced. So it's like the money that I got back from my taxes, that's how much I needed for my car to get fixed so I can go to school. But then they so-called, now all the money gone. So then, like, the car is supposed to be fixed. The car never got fixed. They took it to the shop and everything, and then they tried to blame it on the mechanic, talking about, oh, he put the old transmission in the car, or he lied to us and said that he put a new transmission in it and didn't know. Y'all lying to me. Y'all lying to me. I had a job set up, y'all, and everything. I was gonna be straight. I was gonna be super good. Super, super good. End up taking my car. Now my car hanging on the tree, and they acting like they gonna fix it. No, promise me, oh, you gonna have your car before you go to school and all this other. No, did I get it? No. And my friend at the time was looking at me like, why your car not fixed? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like he was peeping, like they was trying to do that shit to me. And so, long story short, they tried to make it seem like I was this bad kid to the people that, like, they tried to do humiliation rituals. And, you know, long story short, the school I ended up calling the school. And then, like, God ended up giving me money because I was going to go to school. So it's like God was setting things up for me perfectly, aligning things up for me perfectly. She ended up finding out. We go on a trip. She tried to take, and look how God worked. I love God so much, y'all. She ended up trying to strip me of all that money. And God locked my car. My car get locked. My car get locked, y'all. Kid you not, while we on the trip. So now she can't use nothing. Y'all, I be loving God. But this is why I tell y'all, like, relax. Move how God telling you to move, you know. And I called the school, and her plan was to take it all from me again and again and again and again. And that's when God started bringing a lot of masculines around me for my protection, you know, so that I wasn't alone, and so that, you know, and they tried to make it seem like I was this bad kid, came up to the school, dogging me out, taking on my, now here's the thing. So I go to school and they finna move. Now I never knew. So y'all moving for a reason. So they moving. Like, I'm going to school. God ended up making a way anyway for me to go to this school. And she did my FAFSA, whatever like that, because of course I was too young and all of that. So she did my FAFSA. That's why I said she was acting like she was supporting me and all of that. And time come for me to go to school. And we in the car, and it's her and the guy, and they finna move. They finna go look at some houses. And I'm like, I want to look at some houses. I want to see where we moving to, you know. And she was like, why? You not finna live here? Why? This ain't your house. You not a part of us. She started saying goofy ass stuff like that. I got quiet. I said, oh. And I accepted it. It hurt it, yeah, of course. But in that time, I knew, like, I'm not y'all family. Like, I'm not y'all blood. Like, I had to accept all of that. All of the stuff that was done to me wanting a mother, my mother, to be cared for. Like, I wasn't taught women stuff, y'all. Like, I wasn't, like, she didn't teach us, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was so worried about painting a picture to the outside world that we was this happy family, and we was this, you know, on the outside, it looked like it was peaches and cream. No, never. That's why they say never judge a book by its cover. Never judge a book by its cover. And went to school, and I guess they tried to backdoor me. So next thing you know, I'm getting kicked out of school. Yep. Next thing you know, I'm getting kicked out of school. Revoked it on the FAFSA. All of this extra stuff, all of this other stuff, y'all didn't tell me nothing. I'm calling, you know, because they kept saying she needed to bring her ID, and I kept going back down there, and they said she brought, she said she brought the ID, they did it, they handled it. The school saying she never did. Just a lot of runaround. And then the guy ended up coming to the school, and I'm asleep. The guy ended up coming to the school, dropping off all my clothes, all my extra stuff that I had there. And how it was like as if I wasn't shit, like I wasn't nothing. And end up telling the police officer all of this stuff about me that wasn't true. And I'm just like, wow. Like I was humiliated, even though I had no reason to be, you know. So now not only am I homeless, you know, got nowhere to go, getting kicked out of school, and it's all because I'm doing the right thing. All because what Chance the Rapper say? He say, what he say? He say he do something for his kids. Next thing you know, he a deadbeat daddy. And it's crazy, cause y'all, that stuff is real. Like when you try to do good and you doing good, people would try to slander, defame your character. They'll try to do all of that, like all of that, and they try to stop me. Everything the good in my life, everything good in my life, from sports scholarship, academic scholarships. No, I can't go to those schools. But I could go to the school that's giving you money, though. I could go to the school that ain't good for me. I could go to the school, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't know nothing about nothing. You know? I didn't know big manipulators, y'all. I didn't know nothing about nothing, and God had to show me. God had to really show me, like, this is what people do, you know? But I'm finna teach you right. I'm about to show you how to get through, how to maneuver, how to, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's not even like the half of a lot of this stuff, but I say that to say this, y'all. I've been through a lot, you know, and I know God got me. But I'm telling y'all this, if I could overcome all of this, you can too. You can overcome. You can overcome as well. But you got to be determined. You know, don't let nobody pave your path for you. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. You know, and I tried to forgive. You know, I tried to create new leaves with people, and, you know, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't for them. I was shown messages of people talking about me behind my back, but smiling in my face, telling me I'm not their family, casting me out. And that's cool. Rejection is protection. I'm cool on that. And that's something I had to just accept. That's something I had to accept. And y'all, rejection really is protection. It is. So when people don't want you around, it's good. You not for them and they not for you. And it's okay. And then I had people act like they cared for me coming up. Oh, I told her not to do that, and I told her not to, and I told her. But now one of y'all extending the hand. None of y'all is extending the hand. None of y'all truly helping. All y'all come and do is saying words. Oh, I told her. But what are you doing right now to make sure that I'm good? To make sure that I follow through or that I can. Nothing. You just come and saying words. It was like they was coming to see my destruction. It was like they was coming to see me fail. It was like they was coming to laugh in my face. And that's not a good feeling. But I had to grow through that, y'all. I had to grow through it and understand none of that is my problem. None of that, I did nothing wrong. And people would try to make it seem like you are the one in the wrong. People would try to make it seem like you are the problem. People would try to make it seem like you are the crazy one. People would try to make it seem like it's you, and it's not you, baby. It's not you. But y'all, it's our job to heal. It is. I know we ain't do this stuff to ourselves. I know we ain't, but it's our job to heal, y'all. It is. It's our job to heal. And to make sure we never go back through that stuff ever again. It's our job to heal. It is. Okay? But y'all, somebody, you got this. Like, don't let the world and people steal your joy. Steal the life that you want for yourself. Steal your happiness. Look, balance at the bottom of the deck. Okay? Let's see. Spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, the peers, and the highest white light. What else here? Look, harmony. Balance and harmony. Okay, spiritual guides, angels, ancestors, the peers, and white light on communication and friendship. Okay? Balance and harmony. Yeah, acceptance. So like I said, Spirit brought somebody here, brought you here to bring balance and harmony for this person. Okay, communication and friendship. Right? To help communicate, to become that friend. Like, a lot of y'all, you not alone. Like, you're not alone. Okay? But we had to accept what was, like, in the sense of, this is what people do. God had to give us that insight. Okay? God had to give us that wisdom. Right? But there is still hope. Don't lose hope, y'all. I didn't lose hope. Yeah, I gave up a couple of times. I did. Well, I stopped fighting. But I got back up. I got back up, y'all. There is still hope. It's still hope. Transformation. You just got to go through this transformation. There's a transformation. Transform. It's not your fault. Somebody, you need to know it is not your fault. But it is our job to heal. Get it back, y'all. Get it back. Everything these people tried to steal from you, take from you, get it back. Take it back. Let them know that you're stronger. Let them know that you are a survivor. Let them know, my God got me. My God got me. Okay? Y'all, I'm going to leave that there. I love y'all so much. And until next time.